All right, here we go. I'm trading here tonight. Futures. Let me first take a look, see what kind of news we might be having today. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So we got the Trump speech happening right now. Well, that's a big deal, isn't it? Um, okay. So that will very obviously affect everything. Let's just take a look here. Um, let's just see what we're looking at potentially here. All right. First, let's go over here to MES. Let's take a look on the daily. Oh, yeah. So, yesterday we had a bearish day. Today, again, so far bearish. And that's what it's looking like so far. Okay, which is fine with me. Let's take a look. NASDAQ, I'm not too worried about that one. Gold. Gold is pushing higher still. Crude oil never traded it, but that's still bullish. And let's take a look over here at some Bitcoin. Might get into some Bitcoin today. Yeah, two bearish days down into this area of liquidity. Looks like interest there. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see where we can hear Trump speaking.
That is truly shared by all. The nation's greatness is more than the sum of its production. A nation's greatness is the sum of its citizens, the values, pride, love, devotion, and character of the people who called that nation home.
Let's see here. I don't think that's right. I don't think I will be able to see that live right now. Is this live?
And I want to thank the congressmen that are here
No,
for doing it.
that's live right now. I can see on YouTube. That's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna just take a look here. More so, I am a technical trader than a news trader, but let's see what we got going on. Um, Anyways, hourly bearish. I often like to see this. Um, Many times when I see this kind of setup, it does tend to go lower, and with a bearish, large bearish candle, pull back, and another push down. If that were to close below, then that would be definitely look like it would continue going down. But let's see, compare this to what Bookmap is saying, where liquidity is currently resting. Um, very thin right now, although other than tons at 68.15. All right, which is right about where we are at, and that is the daily low. So that's 68.15 there. It's right around the daily low. Yeah. Tons of liquidity right there. Resting orders. We have some above at 68.26 and then 31. Let's see what that looks like here. 26, okay. And 31, around these two areas here. Let's just zoom in a bit. That does, just as a technical standpoint, that looks pretty bearish so far. Especially if price were to be able to go below that area of liquidity there. Just technical standpoint, might see a pullback into 22. And if it were to go down, might be pull up into a 22 area or up here, 26. We are well below VWAP. Okay. Still a significant number of orders there at 68.15. Maybe more below. And then the next place where there are orders below 68.05 and then 6800. CVD is telling me that there are a lot of market sellers here. Oh man. Now, obviously there's a lot of passive buyers here. In order to move price below the 68.15 or so level, we're going to need to see market orders coming in and just crushing through that. Nice. Yeah. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, good Lord. 3 green days. Another big green day looking like so far. Obviously not something that I want to trade yet. And again, I'm just looking for shorts. So there's nothing here for me yet. And I know that Bitcoin and gold often, not always, but often it can move together. They're both can be viewed as similar kind of concepts of a safe haven.
Order filled.
Into the short, CVD is very negative. I did like that setup. However, I am looking for this long kind of bearish candle, which is stronger than previous candles, and hopefully, a pullback and then continuing down. However, I don't like this entry, which means my stop also is very close by, and I don't like how it's currently behaving. It looks like it very likely can come up and stop me out. Let's just see what's going to go. What's going to happen here? Back down. I don't see anything too strong. Let's tell me it's going to continue pushing down yet. And actually, this looks like it may be gaining some support there. Yeah, what am I doing? So this is definitely looking a bit more like a range. This is definitely an area of support. I don't like that I've entered there. Everything is very thin above and below. Other than at 16, there is a significant amount of orders. So I'm kind of thinking, why am I in this trade? Yeah, that's definitely looking like it's going to be support there. Okay. Yeah,
Stop filled.
I knew that was going to get me out. I don't like how I traded that. Gosh darn it.
Order filled.
All right. So whatever's going to happen on this trade. Here's my error so far tonight, which is greed. This did go nicely into profit, and I should have closed, but greed told me, all right, it can continue going down. So that's my issue, and that's what I
Stop filled.
screwed up with last night, was having some freaking greed, which really ticks me off, and I don't like that. So I don't want to be trading with that sort of mind and thoughts and attitude of just thinking, yeah, it's going to go on and on forever and ever and ever. And so that's what's really been screwing me up last night, today, so far, and this week. So I really don't like that. I'd like to get rid of that sort of idea and mindset. It is screwing up my trading. And what I need to be doing is taking things off. Very easily could have taken that trade off and been, break even from the previous trade, maybe in profit. I'm not sure, but I really don't like how I handled that one again. Just ticking me off, really, really ticking me off. I need to quit screwing around and quit doing that kind of crappy garbage trading. Really, it's awful. I absolutely hate it. Quit doing that kind of crap. It's pissing me off. Is she still? Oh, here we go. Hmm. Looks like his Trump's live is talking about the booming economy. Well, that would explain the rise of ES. Okay. Looks like a lot of buys, but I'm not going to be doing any buying. It's a very obvious clear battle here. What is Trump saying? So I'm hoping for still just a sort of a bit of a cleaner trade to find. It's just a bit too messy.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, finally, I did a decent, I closed that decently. Good. So I'm make sure I'm out of everything in this trade. Good. One good trade. Now let's make one more good trade. Patiently looking around. I think I should have entered a little bit more quickly there. That's okay. That's what's up here. Let's see if there's a different way of seeing these. Is there like no, not really. Let's see what I really like to look at. I want to see ES here and then gold here. Put also this one over here. What is this? This is gold, anyways. Bitcoin. Crude oil. Gold. Yes. Whoa, mama. Yo. What is that? Yeah. Trump pivots to Greenland. Just going to leave it out of speech, but I think I would have tremendous respect for going. Oh my goodness. Yo, dang, bruh. What the heck? Okay. Not sure what that was, but that is crazy. Oh my goodness. We're going to continue this push down. We're going to come back up. That was ridiculous. Wow. Amazing. Bitcoin shot up too. Good Lord. Okay, so Trump is talking about Greenland and the desire for national security. So gold went all the way down to 48.43 and has recovered pretty much everything back. Now let's see, make it. Ooh. Immediate negotiations to acquire Greenland. That is nuts. Keep wanting to enter, but it's just so difficult to enter in a place like this. Price is just going nuts, and nothing is really for certain.
Order filled. Stop filled.